Summerland, kids. It's May 15th, 2024, and it's currently 52 degrees. It'll be a high of 66 in Summerland, and some of my friends like Wallace is complaining that the paint won't dry. So this weather sucks. It's cloudy, and the paint won't dry.
Poor guy. Up here, the paint dries on your brush. It's so damn hot.
Yeah, I feel you. God. So
I'm gonna do something a little different today, Jericho. I'm gonna try and get that Facebook stream going right away.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
So it'll be live. We'll just have to go in and edit. I just think that it'll be better for our people in Facebook.
Yeah, no, Facebook Live is cool, and then after the show, we'll share the show on Facebook with the restream, right?
On Facebook, what I'm doing right now is showing me live. So I am going to click the little button that says Edit Audience, and I am going to make it public as we stream. So this first little part, of course, people will miss when they're on Facebook.
Well, I can embellish it. Just when you're ready to go, let's do it. Yeah.
Well, it's live already. I just haven't edited for our show's content yet.
Yeah. Hello, everybody on Facebook. Yay. So Aaron and I were bros in Summerland Elementary, and we got disconnected after 6th grade graduation. So we've reconnected after 40 years of disconnect. So we were flying on our own in our separate nest, if you will, and the catacombs and coast of California. And now we're back, and we're live bringing you chatter, our morning coffee talks. Here we are.
Yes, chatter, banter, chat, conversation.
Yeah.
It's all a good time. Just hanging out with my buddy Jericho, and I'm still using the wax. My beard is slowly getting tamer and tamer.
Oh, that's cool. That's good to know. Like a beard report. Yeah,
I've upgraded my thinking cap.
Yeah, I love it.
With another Jericho Woggon original.
Yeah, thank you. I'm. It's looking like I might stop in Los Angeles. I got to put a word onto the community page where I'm at, and because there's like 14,000 people on this page, and it's pretty active. So I'm gonna just put my thumb out on the internet and see if I can catch a ride to Santa Fe, New Mexico, because that's the first stop where I have to catch a train to Albuquerque, and then it goes to LA. So it's like the journey, coming up for me to come to California to get my dad and bring him back to Colorado.
It looks like you're painting the pictures, the stories of your life, Jericho.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's up.
I'm sitting here again in my beautiful outdoor studio in not in Oroville. Look up Oroville, the movie or the TV series on Netflix, and you'll get a little idea of what we really got to go through in this world.
Yeah, I can imagine. That's interesting. Is it recent, the Oroville thing? The Oroville.
I think it's a couple years old now. Okay. But since I'm feeling artsy, I'm trying to do those spray paint planets.
Oh, right on. That's cool.
And it's coming out pretty good, man. For my first one, I did a planet for me, a planet for my girlfriend.
Nice.
And I'm using it as my little rolling tray.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
exactly. The smoker and stuff.
Yeah, no, I feel you. That's cool.
We got to paint the brush strokes. Like I've been fine tuning the angle. You see, if I just slide over here a little bit, just a little skew of perspective.
Yeah.
And you can see the ship theme.
Oh, that's cool.
Coming here in the studio.
Bob Ross. Yeah, Aaron Ross, the painter.
How's your studio going?
I'm moving it. Today I unloaded. I have a large flat file cabinet. It's stacked 3 high. So I'm moving the cabinet today, at least part of the cabinet. There's Kitty. So I'm moving the office to the home office. So it's a journey. Yeah. I wish I could have my cat with me, but I don't have the cat backpack yet, so someday. Exactly. God.
I love this wax stuff, dude. It's like,
yeah, that's badass.
It's like art. It's like we're living on the stage of life, and that's my art form, I guess. But
yeah,
the fact that I can, I don't got enough wax on it yet, but
right.
it's
That's
getting
awesome. That's cool. So I brought a couple books. I was going to read the first, the first sentence from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. It's Hunter S. Thompson. So I'm going to give it in the travel mode. Here we go. We were somewhere around Barstow on the edge of the desert when the drugs began to take hold. I remember saying something like, I feel lightheaded. Maybe you should drive. So that's that. That's the intro. So that's a strong introduction in a book. It really pulls you in.
Wow, dude. I'm like sitting here on edge. Wait, don't stop. Don't stop at one sentence. They were just starting to take hold, man.
I know.
Like nicotine and cannabis.
Exactly.
Don't forget your caffeine.
Yeah. Here's another one for you. This is because I was like thinking to myself, how did Jack Kerouac start his book and On the Road? And I looked at and it wasn't that interesting in the beginning, so I'm not going to share that. But what I am going to share is this. It's Drugstore Cowboy by James Fogle. So his intro goes like this. Bob was lying in the back of the seat of the car, thinking of ways to rip off drugstores. So that to me is both those are very hot starts, so your first sentence just brings you in and it makes you want to keep what the heck happens next,
Yeah. And I do like that we refresh everybody's memory. Hey, we're just two friends that decided to talk.
Yeah.
But also I like how these intros kind of leave a little bit of, what am I missing? Right. And I've always been, a storyteller. So I know that intro is so important. Even in the poems I write and the songs, like you were saying last show, just that first couple bars of music is what catches you.
Yeah, it catches you. It makes you want it. Because when sometimes, you find yourself listening to, it's old fashioned now to put a CD in. That's old school. Now it just skip until you find something that really catches you and it makes you want to keep going with it, So authors, I feel for the authors, and now it's like thinking on my own, like when I write, it's a different way of thinking to really, try to put the thoughts toward the engagement of the reader. Keep it interesting, you can't be so full of yourself in your head. You got to be, write what you want, but put it out there and make it hot. At least, Hunter had a hot life. Hunter S. Thompson, he was a Aspen resident. He actually ran for sheriff, I believe. He was going to be sheriff or mayor. I'll have to re-look that up, but I think he was running for sheriff, which is awesome.
We had a Facebook viewer for a second. You know how the Facebook is a scroll.
No, for sure.
But it popped up there. That's why I waved hi. Then I got sad and waved bye.
Exactly.
But that's all right. It's 7 a.m. And I think we're a little bit ahead of the curve of time being from Summerland. So actually the stuff we talk about is kind of an evening, afternoon topic, but we're having coffee because we start our day in Summerland.
Yeah,
in the mind and heart.
Summerland. And California time, man, you're a crack of dawn. I'm thinking, when I'm out in California, the show is going to be an hour sooner for me. Essentially, we're going to be live in real time as we are now, but it's a different deal because right now I'm at 9:00, you're at 8:00, so it'll be 8:08, whatever.
8:08. That's my number.
It'll be
8:08 Lionsgate. Yeah, buddy.
Exactly. Once I cross that line into Pacific time zone, wherever that line is, we'll be joining forces on the timeline, you know.
Oh, Jericho, time flies when we're hanging out. Can you believe it's already 10 minutes into the show? Time for our first station break, brought to you by Water with Sazon. What? Yeah, I was drinking it yesterday.
That's
reggae.
classic. That's awesome.
In a bottle.
You're a step ahead of me. It's interesting how, you know, when we show stuff on the screen, how it's backwards. So, you know, I don't.
You know what? Let me try something, because I have a button here that I haven't really played with too much. It's called settings.
Okay.
And I think there's a video, and I can press mirror image.
Oh, okay.
And all of a sudden, I guess it's right now.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. Wow. Okay.
Hey, this is part of level 3.
Yeah, that's cool. This
is cool. I can do stuff. Now
yeah,
you can read my shirt.
On the what do you call it? You're like the cameraman, producer, promoter.
I'm a Wookiee.
Jack of all trades. Yeah.
I'm a Wookiee. Barely any few people understand my language.
Right. That's cool. I saw a really cool little snippet yesterday. I should have shared it. It was on the Millennium Falcon and the drawings, the preliminary drawings they had done for the Millennium Falcon, but they had to scrap all those drawings at the last minute because some show called Space 1999 or something like that launched a ship and it looked just like the Millennium Falcon. So they're like, oh shit, we got to redesign the Millennium Falcon. That's how it had that round shape.
So basically what you're saying is that because the separating part of Star Trek is shaped with the little thing in the front, like the Millennium Falcon, that causes a problem? Uh-oh, did I lose you, Jericho?
I'm back. Yeah, back. Do we got audio? Let's get audio back.
Yeah. Hey, if it keeps breaking up, we'll do that refresh thing.
Hear you. Something's fucked up.
I'm gonna do the refresh thing. Stand by.
I can't hear you. We can do this in oh, classic. Okay, folks, we're gonna be back on in a second, hopefully. Let's see here. Restarting.
Level 2 is a lot harder than I thought.
Okay, there we go. So back to what I was saying. The Millennium Falcon was a completely different design. So essentially, it's like if you designed a car and you're ready to launch that vehicle to the show, but what happened was they had to redesign the Millennium Falcon for the movie. So they didn't have any preliminary drawings of the Millennium Falcon. It was just straight up the guy started modeling the model. And the new model came out just like we saw in the movie. But predating that, the drawings were not there. So anyways.
No, that's cool. That's so cool. Hello, Facebook again. We got another viewer. We were just talking about spaceships. And I just happen to have a little Grogu Chia Pet. His ear broke off, so I gave him
you extended his ear. Yeah, that's Baby Yoda. I have yet to see that.
Yes. But the thing about Baby Yoda, you might not realize, he also has a little buddy he's traveling with. You can see he's got to take care of the little unicorn.
Awesome. Hell yeah. That's
so, you know, my studio, I like to have it kind of artsy.
Have you
with all my trinkets and stuff all around.
About that segment of Star Wars. I've heard good things about that new launch.
Oh, it's hilarious, Jericho. You know how I use my imagination and pretend I'm somewhere, and I just identify with the Mandalorians because, believe it or not, it's a creed. It was at one time before the planet got destroyed, a race, kind of like the Wookiee and the Jedi.
Right.
But one of the strongest is the armory. The armor of the Mandalorian is forged by um, a very special brand of Mandalorian per
That's
se.
awesome.
Being the Beskar, the material itself is similar to my concept of unobtainium.
Right? That's cool.
So it's a fun little thing that I love to do. I always look up here at my little baby Yoda, and I realize, hey, I'm just a Mandalorian. There's a higher level Mandalorian guarding me, just like little Yoda guards his unicorn. This is my imagination. I'm doing this new coaching thing. I'm on blank slate, so I try to just keep my mind clear. It's really
cool.
helping me.
That's awesome. What was I gonna say?
Yeah.
So I do have a Facebook friend. I can't recall his name, but we started chatting back and forth. This was a bit ago, but he's working on a stormtrooper suit, like authentic cosplay. Like the guy's super into it. He's like, I don't know what he does for regular life, but it's like he's immersed in cosplay, and he's building that new stormtrooper suit for himself, and it looks completely authentic, which is cool. And there's another guy.
No, cosplay's a trip, dude. Like, I love it. I love how they do it, but I mean, I take it a step further. My whole life is cosplay. So Facebook seems to cause us a disruption.
No, I can hear it.
Are you having the audio thing again?
But maybe it'll go away. Yeah. So,
I might.
What was I gonna say? There's another guy. Forgive me on the name, but it was something like Bandit Car. He loves Tron, so he's all about the new Tron film. So that's supposedly in the works. Tron 3 for sci-fi. Yeah, Tron 3.
Really?
And
I want to see that in one of those new theaters with the vibrating seats and the big lounge chairs that recline.
Yeah,
have you been to one of those theaters?
Right.
Hey, let's do that refresh thing again. I think it's connection. This is the time of morning. Both our connections are kind of iffy. Level 2 is hard. Still got our viewer.
Oh, good. Awesome. Nice. You still there's a little crackle there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see if we can pull it through. Maybe it'll go away. I got another passage for you. This one's a little more difficult for me because both Aaron and I in elementary school were diagnosed with perhaps, I know I got dyslexia for sure. I never heard ADHD, but I know dyslexia was something that we encountered. And they actually sent me out of school to redo freaking first grade at Catalino instead of Summerland. And so I was held back.
I look at it like this. They changed the names for it. Right? They changed the name ADD, ADHD. I call it HD because I have hyperactivity disorder too, but I got HDD, HHGD, DDHD, DDP, LSD, PCP, and of course the infamous THC.
Wow.
But people don't understand. People like Albert Einstein didn't speak until how long? An idiot, they call them. There's such a thing as an idiot savant. Yet it's just a difference of an individual, and I think society has got it all backwards.
Right.
But that's me.
So that's in. What do you think that crackle is? It's something in the stream, huh? It's the crackle.
Yeah, sometimes the OSB software has glitches. I've noticed sometimes when we do go live to Facebook and a viewer's on Facebook, Facebook is weird. It stretches its little tentacles into everywhere.
Yeah. Is my voice?
And so I think that's Facebook trying to scratch in.
Is my voice crackle? Do you hear a crackle on my end too, or no?
Yes.
I'm crackly as well?
Yeah, so maybe tomorrow we try without going live on the Facebook stream and just going directly to Twitch and then sharing, because the only time we've ever gotten this is when I'm streaming to Facebook.
Oh, okay. Interesting. That's weird.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like we get it sometimes and refresh and it goes away because of connectivity.
Right. The challenge is
and it may be a bandwidth thing going to 2 different streams.
Right. Huh. Interesting.
But we're on level 2 still.
Yeah, that's
we gotta figure it out to get level 3. We gotta beat level 2 boss. I don't know what that is yet.
Yeah, the trials and tribulations of streaming. So here's the this is the Clockwork Orange. So from that, this is the opening. This is the opening lines. What's it going to be, huh? There was me. That is Alex. And there was my 3 droogs. That is Pete, Georgie, and Dim. Dim being really dim. And we sat in the Korova milk bar, making up our roostocks, what to do with the evening. A flip, dark, chill, winter bastard, dry though. So that's that. So interesting.
No, that's cool. I think that's so cool how like you're bringing the first lines in, because that's a big part of what I'm doing with the technology. You use a 1-line prompt or a 2-line or 3-line prompt to get the feeling. Now, I was doing a little experimentation and I basically wrote a 3-paragraph story about my office and my idea of myself, and it actually came out pretty close. I shared them on Facebook if you've seen those graphics.
That's cool. Yeah.
Of some dude with some, headphones on in this garage with experiments and things going on.
For sure.
And I thought it came out really good. I've never been, a great painter like you or my mom or the Ray Strong and the different people she trained under as far as getting into oils and different oil paints and different modalities.
Yeah.
I'm more of a tactile, I find me a stick and a rock and some string.
Yeah, no, that's what's up, man. That's
and this stick is actually a friend. I talked him out of it and I sharpened it. And so I'm making this for him as a cool little wall art.
That's awesome.
A powerful scepter.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's rare these days. I mean, it's like taking something from a movie or from the distant past and bringing it into the now. So that's cool. You're making stuff like that. It's really it's needed.
Well, I kind of got into it. This is a Native American painted stick. I call it the talking stick. And when you're talking, and it's cool. I carried this stick with me for years. I collected all the trinkets. And the last time I visited him before he passed, we spent the weekend together. I brought all my materials and all my trinkets out, and I said, all my paints, and I said, you have your fun. Let's hang out. And he did. And he painted it, and he made it a true American, Native American painted stick.
I love that.
And so this is one of my favorite wall arts. I use it as a talking stick, so when I'm done talking.
Yeah, there you go.
That's your turn. Cool, and we could use this as a cue. And also it's a good little. What do you mean?
Exactly.
2 viewers. Bro, we're doing good.
Yeah, and it's
doing good.
We're on Crackle. We're using the Crackle voice stream. So
yeah, we're on Crackle, Twitch, and Facebook.
Just to show everybody out there how challenging online what is this called? Online streaming, podcasting, vlogging. We're vlogging, right? This is the vlog.
Yeah, and Jericho, I was thinking, because it is OSB, maybe it's just crackling between the 2 of us, and the stream is clear. We'll know when we watch. I guess this is level 2.8, 28.
Exactly.
So if we can overcome that and our streams are clear, yeah.
And I know, yeah, exactly. Someday we're gonna have the microphone and the brand new headsets. I gotta figure out how to build a headset into the cowboy hat. Don't steal my idea. Yeah. But
well, you didn't see my newest idea, did you?
Yeah. Let's see.
I was getting ready. You know, you could have it your design. I was listening to some Modest Yahoo this morning, so I was like celebrating all with him and his deal. I got these stocks in a pack, and then it looks like they have ears, dude. I was thinking you got make bunny ears and covers. They come off because you know when you're in the DJ booth, you get sweaty. You want something clean on your face. You know, just change the pads. You know, and it doesn't ruin your inside. You can see destroyed.
Yeah, DJ old
but they're good JBLs, man. I don't want to throw them out. I'm not going to invest $200 in another set.
Freaking amazing, man.
Because awesome. This part got soaking wet because I'm rocking out.
Right. Time to
man. You feel like going long today, bro?
What's that?
I mean, we got 2 viewers. Let's celebrate. We got 4 our regular time. Let's extend it, man. I'm having too much fun today.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah.
Or do you want to? I mean, stick to our schedule. That's important too.
Yeah, exactly. So it's interesting how when they people write these books and then they get at some point in the game they get approached to make a film. Like, let's make that book into a freaking movie. And sometimes those exact opening dialogue words from the book do go into the film, which is cool. Like when it's like word for word, but it's not a film script, it's a book. So they have to write a screenplay, you know, and they extract all the best stuff. They try to make it the best they can. But I mean, I gotta say, I definitely think Clockwork Orange is an amazing film, as well as Johnny Depp's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is freaking awesome. You know, those are 2 great films. Drugstore Cowboy, I can't say I've seen it enough. It was on the other day. I got to watch it. But it's that kind of like lowbrow, you know, life and times of the maybe not so rich and not so famous at the time, you know. So that was their jam. But Hunter S. Thompson did make a good living as a writer. You know, he worked for Rolling Stone. So imagine he was able to pay his mortgage and pay his rent and have his place up in Aspen, which is, you know, his little cabin he had, you know. So that was then. This is now.
No, I think it's the most beautiful thing when artists of any format or modality, or even a trade person who just is passionate about what they do, is able to survive. My dad always said, you know, do what you want, son. If you can figure out a way to make a living out of doing what you want, you will never work a day in your life.
Exactly. No, that's the truth. I know, you know, that's it's been a you know, I wouldn't say a struggle, but a challenge for me. You know, I remember being at the auto body shop and kind of like, you know, I didn't see myself being there forever, you know. So as soon as I had the opportunity to step out, I did.
Yeah, you had to do it, didn't you, Jerico?
Yeah.
You had to say, step out.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. There we go.
Yeah.
The auto body shop. Right around the corner from my office.
Yeah.
In my backyard. That's my work truck. What's that, Jericho?
Yeah, that's the mail truck.
Is that a blank canvas?
Men in Black, baby. Men in Black.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm a retired postal worker. I just have to say, not that I ever worked for the post office, but I have gone postal more than once.
Exactly. Just don't tell anybody. Yeah.
Oh no, it's totally. Once they neuralized me, it was fine.
Yeah, you forgot all
about
your memories.
You don't remember.
Exactly. God, what if there's going to be a Men in Black 5? I mean, did they make like 3 films? I don't even know. I've lost track. I know they made at least 3 Men in Black films.
Yes. I I thought that was the greatest thing because, well, being who I am and kind of my perspective on things, it just seems like, yeah, finally they're telling people about it. Some CIA disclosure or something.
Right.
Come on, bro.
God. Yeah, exactly.
Is that backwards?
What's up? Yeah, labels. Man, so I'm probably gonna. I'm thinking the train is the way to go. As much as it's kind of like a journey. I mean, you barely get any sleep because you get on the train at like. It's funny. I don't know who's running Amtrak, but the 419 train really. So you got your last minute. You toke it up, I guess, before you get on the train.
No, it depends on the train. Like, I think there's some of them have smoking little sections.
Now they.
I think it's like at the end.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't know whether it was older where the conductor or the guy's like, yeah, just go in between the cars. Don't go inside of the cars and smoke because they have that little walkway. It's vented.
Right. Classic.
But
yeah, they have.
I smoke cigarettes, so
yeah.
I would get some chew or something so I don't have a nicotine fit.
Right. Yeah.
And make sure you pack lunch and some drinks because they're $5 for a drink on the train or something.
Yeah, they do pit stops where they announce official smoke break stops. So when there's enough time to like have a smoke break, they announce it like coming up. You guys are gonna have a couple minutes to get out, but just don't walk too far because we're gonna call all aboard and we're out of here. So it's very much a quickie in a couple pit stops. I think they make a good stop in Flagstaff, Arizona, and I know it goes through Winslow. We talked about that. So that song was "Take It Easy" by the Eagles, and "Take It Easy" goes through
right.
that whole Winslow, Arizona situation.
I think that city is in a couple songs just because it's such a cool sound. Winslow, Arizona.
I know, right?
There's this ring to it.
Don't forget
Summerland, California.
Yeah.
Ring to it.
Get your kicks on Route 66. That whole thing, man.
No, we're 3 minutes. We're 32 minutes and 33 seconds.
We can wrap it.
So let's close it out strong, Jericho. We got
we
get a little extra because we got 2 viewers, but close it out strong for us.
Yeah, here we go. This is Coffee with the Summerland Kids. I'm Jerico Woggon. This is Aaron Riggs. We're 2 bros from Summerland Elementary School, Summerland, California. You guys have a great day. Cheers.
Bye. Oh, wait. Real quick. Can't do it without saying.
Oh, yeah. Goodbye, Tigger. Have a great day.
Top for now.
We'll see you in the dark room.